A very warm welcome to the King Power for our Play with a Legend event with Matt Elliott, Steve Walsh, Muzzy Izzet and Julian Jotim. The first of the matches up is Team Walsh and Team Elliott. Team Elliott first of all. Well, Matt Elliott, a legend of Leicester City. His team are in the pink. And another big Leicester City legend, Steve Walsh. His side are in navy blue. There is Steve Walsh as we go through the pre-match formalities. Elliott back in some familiar surrounds. This is the third time that this tournament has taken place at the King Power. Ashley Blount striding forward, beating a couple of challenges. Tommy Martin takes the ball off of him. It's delivered long, and it's one that could be rushed onto for Skeet. Down he goes in the penalty area. Ref says play on. And sweeping the ball home was Richard Tompkins to give Team Elliott the lead. It took to try and handle Skeet. And the referee played a good advantage to allow Richard Tompkins to just coolly slot the ball right-footed, low beyond Bradley Smith and into the corner of the net.
Number 10, Richard Tompkins.
Forward by Lim. It's a little bit loose. There's an opportunity here. It's a one-on-one for Locke. Oliver Locke. It's been pushed wide across the face of goal and swept home very comfortably by Zach Beach for an equaliser for Team Walsh. Unselfish work this from Locke. Put on a plate. And Zach Beach made no mistake, sweeping the ball past Chun Yin Wong. It's 1-0. Another long delivery forward. Skeet again. One-on-one with the keeper. Clips it past the keeper. Clips it past the post. Really should have scored, but the big striker once again got the wrong side of the defence, caused all sorts of problems. Another ball into the channel. Alan Skeet into the penalty area. Great save by the goalkeeper. And the follow-up is into the side netting from Ryan Hull. Great goalkeeping by Bradley Smith in the first instance. Coleman with his free kick for Team Elliott. They're the team making the push for things at the moment, but it's still 1-0. Seaton. This is Butlin. Seaton again. Against the defender. He's managed to ping the ball across the face of goal, but no real danger to Chun Ying Wong. There's a bit of time and space in the middle of that park, and feeds it out to this left-hand side. Coleman with the cross, a good cross as well. Skeet with the header on. In the end, he took it away from Ryan Hull, and it's gone behind for a goal kick. First game ends all square. Team Walsh 1, Team Elliott 1.
Final score in our first game, Team Elliott 1, Team Walsh 1.
So Richard, great first goal for you to grab a point for your team.
Yep, thanks. Yeah, it's a hard game, but we did well to get a point. Should have won really, but never mind.
What's it like for you to be out on that pitch?
Really enjoyable, very enjoyable. Just very big pitch. Not used to the running, but it's good fun.
And how is it having the likes of Matt on your team? That must be a massive influence on you.
Really good. He talks to you during the game, tells you where you should be. Lots of good advice. Yep.
So, Steve, what's it like for you being back at this ground?
Well, it's fantastic to be back here. You know, you get that taste as soon as you walk into the stadium, so it's great. You know, and the lads have started quite well. We'll take a point from the first game, so yeah, it's a decent start. I'm just concerned a little bit about our fitness with no substitutes as well. Maybe I might have to come on. I'm just trying to save myself at the minute, but yeah, I think it's a good start for us, and there's a lot to work on though.
Like you said, you've got a good team there. You were quite unlucky in that game not to have won it.
Yeah, we had a couple of chances, but like I said, I think it just this pitch certainly saps the energy. So you've got to be, you've got to keep the ball, and we just started to lose the ball a little bit, and again the fitness levels didn't look great. So I'm a bit concerned going into the next games that the fitness might not be as good as some of the others by the looks of it. But we'll see. Tactically, I think we've done okay. So it's just a matter of enjoying it and taking our chances when they come.
Well, the next match up, Julian Joachim's team in the yellow. Team Joachim take on Team Is It. As he is it, his team wearing the royal blue shirts and the white shorts, rather like Leicester City. Formalities before kick-off, including the handshakes amongst the two sets of players and the match officials, of course. Count for Julian Joachim. He'll be wearing number 11, as he is it, in the number 6 shirt for Team Is It. There's Andy Holyhead, asked to shake the match officials' hands. Here's Muzzy Is It. Spent many a successful year here at Leicester City. Julian Joachim, also very much a legend in the blue and white of Leicester City, but today in the yellow and red. Shake of the hands from the two team leaders. Is it ball forward, trying to find Pacey. He wasn't quite pacey enough, but he's ricocheted the ball back off the goalkeeper into the path of green. Delivery into the box, and goalkeeper Lee Taylor, whose mistake in the first instance allowed in Team Is It, has atoned himself by making a smart save. Stayed on his line, guides the ball with both hands over the crossbar. Team Joachim corner. Taken short. Head towards the near post. A chance maybe now for Is It to set his team on a counter-attack. Green. Off goes Andy Pacey, down he goes in the box. But of his own accord, he just lost his footing. What an opportunity. It's Weston. Faust as a referee, he does actually give the foul. Took his time before making the decision. Claire, the man, sent sprawling. Is It with the corner? Towards that near post. That was a good, strong header away from Weston. And the ball returned back over the top of the crossbar and out for a goal kick. Claire. Is It? Strength to get the ball forward, and a ball over the top. Goalkeeper should get there first. Lee Taylor has decided he's going to go on a little bit of a rampage forward here. He's beaten 2. He's in the opposition half. That was probably the sensible thing to do, play it down the channel and win his team a throw level with the edge of the penalty area. Good play by the goalkeeper. Slammed in towards the near post. Goalkeeper makes a smart save. Luke Gibson. Crowd enjoying the football action on a pleasant day here in the East Midlands. Here's Jurchip. Haven't seen too much of him so far. Little ball over the top. What a ball it was too. And Keenan Hodson forcing the save. And perhaps he should have done better. Green. Jurchip. Good control from Holyhead. And Jurchip! Good save from the feet of the goalkeeper Luke Gibson. It's left by Keenan Hodson. There's Jurchip, stamps it back up in the air. Come down towards Hodson. Back by Matt Green. Throw into team, is it? From Keenan Hodson in towards Jurchip at the near post, turns it back in. Wonderful save from the goalkeeper Luke Gibson. Had no right really to stop that from point blank range. Lucky for him, the ball was straight at him. Hodson again, he's been well involved. Here's Jurchip, skips past one challenge. A goal away here. Jurchip squares it. And then back to Jurchip again. And finally, the game has its first goal. Jurchip was unselfish, but so too was Nathan Piggins, who returned the favour and set up Julian Jurchip to place the ball into the back of the net. And Team Jurchip have the lead. This is wonderful dribbling, squares it. Piggins finds Jurchip. Neat 1-2 and a simple finish for Julian Jurchip. Well, there is the final whistle, and it's Team Jurchip that take the points and the victory, thanks to the team leader. Julian Jurchip with the only goal. Team Jurchip 1, Team Is It 0.
Our next fixture will be Team Elliott and next Team Jurchip.
Team Elliott and Team Jurchip are the next fixture in match number 3. Two teams who have both so far avoided defeat in their opening round of fixtures. Team Jurchip 1-0 winners in their opening game, thanks to Julian Jurchip's goal. They're top of the table. They need to be aware of Callan Skeet's presence in attack for Team Elliott. And the Holyhead parking out the orders. Here's the goalkeeper Chun Ying Wom, building up from the back. Up in the air by Upal, but it's given away. Opportunity for Ryan Hull to feed it forward, and it's Summers with the cross, and there is the finish from Callan Skeet. Missed a couple of chances in the first game, but he made sure there. Didn't fully clear their lines, Team Jurchip. And for the moment Summers played the ball into the path of Skeet, there was never any doubt, just literally walked the ball past Lee Taylor to give his side the lead. Again, ahead of steam here with Coleman. Skeets. To Summers, beats the defender. Goalkeeper makes the save. He got it on target, Summers, and that was very nearly 2-0. Lee Taylor with the save. Took a touch here and evades the challenge. Good save by the goalkeeper. Hodson made significant progress down this right hand side. Can he get the cross in? Yes is the answer. It was a good cross too. Comes to Jurchip. Looking at his options. Steered into the penalty area towards Keenan Hodson. It's mighty close, it hits the woodwork. Turned back again by Keenan Hodson. And Joachim thrashes home a wonderfully executed equaliser on the volley. Team Elliott 1, Team Joachim 1. Second goal of the tournament for Julian Joachim. Actually directed into his path inadvertently by Matt Elliott, of all people. Joachim, haven't seen his initial shot come back off the crossbar. Makes no mistake here, that's a lovely crisp finish. No chance for Chun Yin Wong.
That man again, Julian Joachim.
All level at 1-1. Given away from one number 12 to another. Here's Coleman with the shots. Rising just over the top of the crossbar. Was a let-off. Joachim skips through two players, skips around another. He's still going here, Julian Joachim. Forced wide. Chance to get the cross in. It's a deep one. It's a good one. Just wide of the target. Goalkeeper was caught stretching. Under pressure. Taylor has cleared it upfield. Joachim pick it up. Keenan Hodson into the penalty area and then thrashed home with aplomb. What a lovely finish that was to make it 2-1. They've turned it right around here. Rob Clare with the goal. Takes a touch and then whack. Venomous strike. No chance for Chun Yin Wong. Best goal of the game so far. The power was just too much.
Goal scored for Team Joachim. Number 4, Rob Clare.
This is Holt. 3 goals in this game already. It's starting to open up now. Sprint very much on for Piggins, but we got their second. He's not a second bite of the cherry here. Piggins is awaiting. The shot coming in from Keenan Hodson was saved by Chun Yin Wong. To extend their lead further here, Team Joachim. Shot initially towards goal was from Keenan Hodson. It was followed up by Opal and it was deflected just wide. Very close to scoring there, Aaron Opal. This is Lee Taylor, happy to kill a few moments, and those few moments lead to the final whistle. And another victory for Team Joachim. 2 games played, 2 victories, 2 goals across those 2 games for Julian Joachim. Come from behind to beat Team Elliott by 2-1.
So Matt, how is it being back out on that pitch?
Yeah, it's always good. Always nice to come back to your old haunts. Fond memories of this place, Filbert Street, which is just down the road, or was down the road, should I say. But yeah, it's lovely to be asked. Lovely to get out there again, and I was going to say strut your stuff, but it's probably a bit of an exaggeration. But yeah, good fun all round.
Is it as easy as you remember?
It's even harder than I make it look. But is it as easy as I remember? Obviously, it's a different pace, etc. But yeah, it's still as painful. Still as painful. In fact, it hurts more afterwards than it used to.
What do you like it? What do you think it's like for some of these lads being out on this pitch for the first time in front of this crowd? Yeah,
some have come back and been here the last couple of years. Really, for some, it's a debut, and you know, to an extent, it's a dream come true, isn't it? To come and play at your hometown club with ex-players of the club that they've supported probably for all their lives, and get a chance to go and grab the glory in front of the Cop end or the family stand end. And it's all videoed, etc. They enjoy the occasion. Just enjoy the whole day, really, and it's great stuff for them. As I say, the testament to how much they enjoy it is some lads keep coming back year after year.
Team Izzet against Team Walsh next. Neither of these two sides have won in their opening fixture, with Julian Joachim's team winning 2 out of 2 now. This is quite literally a must-win for both sides if they are to make an impact in the tournament as a whole. It's blue against blue, royal blue Izzet, navy blue Walsh. Show's very much on for Seaton, played by Bradley. This is Watkins, low shot, goalkeeper gets down and parries it. Luke Gibson with the save at the expense of a corner. Throw in towards that penalty area. Header away, finds Beach, and a chance of a counter-attack. There's plenty of open spaces out there, and the trickery is from Kyle Watkins. This is Seaton. Over the top of the crossbar. It will be a corner. Deflected off of Chilton. It's Durnell. This is Watkins again. Ball over the top, trying to pick out Butlin, and it's still going here. Butlin lays it off into the path of Seaton, who's pushed wide. Back into Butlin again. Can he get the shot in? Butlin! He can, and he gives his side the lead. And eventually they found an opening between the two of them. Butlin feigning past the defender and hooking it into the corner.
Goal scored for Team Walsh, number 11, Matt Butlin.
Team Walsh with the first half advantage here. Clearance from Wakefield comes straight back off the knees of the number 7 Carl Watkins, who certainly seems to have some presence about him, some pace and some skill. Fed into the box, won back well by Widdicombe. It's going to be a corner. Stolen back by Muzzy Izzet. To drive his team forward in this second half in search of an equaliser. Little ball over the top, and then the chip over the goalkeeper and in. Matt Green scores a magnificent lob to level things off at 1-1. And it was all set up on a plate by the through ball from Muzzy Izzet.
Goal scored for Team Izzet, number 11, Matt Green.
Matt Green, first time, saw the goalkeeper off his line and executed it perfectly, didn't he? Team Izzet back on level terms thanks to this fantastic lob from Matt Green. Go easy on the celebrations, Matt. It's anybody's game, this one. Fed in by Watkins. Prodded away from danger at the very last there by Tom Smith. Watkins again. Chance for Seaton if he can turn towards goal. He couldn't turn towards goal, but he could pick out Matt Butlin, and Matt Butlin scores his second goal of this match and reinstates the advantage for Team Walsh. Good hold-up play from the striker. Right-footed first time into the corner, and again no chance for Luke Gibson.
Goal scored for Team Walsh,
Brace for Matt Butlin. As he is it with the free kick. Head up was perfectly placed into the corner. Sam Carling. Tall defender just placed the ball into the corner. It's perfect, the free kick, wasn't it, for Muzzy, is it? Look at this. on a plate. They were queuing up. Bradley couldn't get to it. Carling could. No chance for the goalkeeper. 2-2. It's Beach. Towards the box. Oh, it's off the underside of the crossbar. What an opportunity for Adam Seaton. He looked destined to score from close range and he headed it against the underside of the bar. Seaton again. Can't quite bring it under control. Little back heel towards Butlin. This is Beach. Goes for glory. Goalkeeper gets down and makes the save. Luke Gibson. About that for a chance. Off the underside of the bar. Let off for Team Izzet. It's Beach again with that shot from just a few moments ago. Good save from the goalkeeper. There's a final whistle. All square. Team Izzet and Team Walsh have shared 4 goals amongst themselves in what has been arguably the most entertaining game of this tournament so far. Team Izzet 2, Team Walsh 2. Match number 5 sees Team Walsh take on Team Joachim. 2 wins out of 2 for the team in yellow. Seaton. This is Watkins. You've got something about him, Watkins, and he's on a little bit of a solo run here into the penalty area. Can he get the shot in? Oh, it deserved a little bit better, didn't it? Wonderful run, jinky, mazy run into the box. The defenders couldn't get the ball off of him. The shot was over. Away from Bull. To clear up towards the halfway line, and Butlin skips past the challenge and he's away here. Has a look up, ball into the box towards Lark, who's been pushed wide. Has a look up. This is Seaton, just to get the ball back into the path of Beach. Seaton again on the turn, low shot, good save by goalkeeper Lee Taylor. Two Clares out there, Tim Clare and Rob Clare. That was Tim Clare. This is Joachim. Long ball over the top. Look at that for a ball. And an opportunity here. Oh, lovely skills. Oh, if he could have pulled that one off, Andy Holyhead would have scored an absolutely fantastic goal. Almost Paul Gascoigne-like, but here's Joachim. Cuts inside. Still Joachim. Low shot. Didn't quite place it where he wanted it. Watkins over the top towards Lark, couldn't bring it under control. Joachim playing much deeper in this game. It's Watkins. It's a lovely ball through, and Seaton scores his first goal of the tournament. He's been holding the ball up well as a target man. Certainly 1 or 2 assists to look back on, but thanks to that lovely ball from Carl Watkins, first time finish into the corner. And Team Walsh take the lead thanks to Adam Seaton. Tim Clare. This is Rob Clare. Keenan Hodson. Rob Clare. Julian Joachim pulls the trigger and equalises. He's scored in every match in this tournament, Julian Joachim. Give him half a yard and a sight of goal. And he always used to deliver in his career like that. And he's not let us down today either. Look at that for a finish. Pace of the shot across the keeper. As quick as a flash, it's in the net. And the scoreline is back on level terms at 1-1. Head. Tidy from Tim Clare, has a look up and spreads the ball over towards Julian Joachim. Joachim goes past Lim, still Joachim, goalkeeper to beat, tries to go round the goalkeeper, he's teasing the goalkeeper, the pull back was towards Piggins, who was unable to complete the ball's journey into the net. This is Dawn, looked off of him by Holyhead, who could mount another attack here for Team Joachim. Piggins, Joachim gets past Walsh, still Joachim trying to find himself a shooting opportunity, pulls the trigger, on this occasion doesn't hit the target. Butland looks up towards the far side, but is intercepted well by Hodson. There is the final whistle, and another game that finishes all square. Team Joachim go through the tournament unbeaten. They haven't won this one though. Team Walsh won. Team Joachim won.
Team Walsh won. Our final fixture is Team Elliott against Team Izzet.
Well, the last game of this tournament, playing with a legend, is Team Izzet against Team Elliott. Team Elliott in the pink. Both teams looking for a first victory. This is Tompkins. Rolls it down the line. Summers with the cross. All very well executed, and Callan Skeet able to finish it off. Ball down the line from Tompkins, cross from Summers. Skeet just turns it home at the far post. The big striker on target again, and Team Elliott in the lead. It's Green. Caught in possession there, Chilton. Long ball over the top, and Skeet is off again. Lobs the goalkeeper. Oh, he's hit the outside of the post and got out for a goal kick. Unfortunate. Big striker has been a nuisance in all the matches that his team have played. Certainly got goal side of the defender Carlin there. Lobs it over the goalkeeper. Looks a goal all the way. And then clips the outside of the post and goes out for a goal kick. Very close to being 2-0. Good head of that from Mulroy. This is Summers. She's got the run on the outside of Ryan Hull. Hull into the penalty area. Round the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's made a fantastic save. Luke Gibson, from nowhere, managed to stick a hand out and deny an absolute certain goal for Ryan Hull. Creates the opportunity, tries to get round the goalkeeper. That's a great save. And then cleared away by Carlin. There's Pacey. His team 1-0 down. It could have been a whole lot worse in that first half. They'll be looking for better in the second. Darting away towards the midfield area. Hull continuing their run. To Skeet, weighing up his options. Best option was Tompkins. Tompkins gets the cross in, and it's deflected home for number 2. It was deflected in by Ryan Hull. Didn't know much about it, did he? Goalkeeper's clearance hits Hull in the chest and ends up in the back of the net. Felt the full force of it. So is it with the delivery? Oh, it's a wonderful save. Absolutely brilliant save from Chin Young Wong, because this delivery is excellent. The effort towards goal from Matt Green looked in all the way. Wong with a wonderful save. Making a fist of it here, Team Is It. 2 goals behind. Here is Muzzy Is It towards the edge of the penalty area. Still going. Muzzy Is It goes down. Referee says it was a foul by Lee Marley and a penalty. Is It waited and waited and then got the better of the defender. Marley with a foul. Referee wasted no time in giving the spot kick. It's going to be Green. Matt Green. Excellent penalty. Reduces the arrears. It's 2-1 now. Right into the top corner for Matt Green. No question, and that was a very good penalty. Goalkeeper guessed the right way, but he was never going to get anywhere near it. It's Carly. Ended up in the air by Holt. Tries to get to the second ball. It comes to Is It. Derry takes the return to that penalty area. O'Connor trying to get the ball away. Eventually Team Elliott do get the ball away, and in doing so the referee blows his final whistle. And it's a victory for Team Elliott. They've won this game against Team Is It by 2 goals to 1.